Those people always sounded the best. Like okay, if someone asks you, if it's again for all the one is that like you're kind of doing when you come one you want to always have your behavioral stories done beforehand, because if you don't, like, you're just kind of making stuff up on the spot. Like if you're in college, or when you were in college, at least when I was in college, like we would have to do presentations sometimes, or in high school we'd have to do presentations, and like there were people who just showed up on the spot, I guess, and just like tried to give the presentation. There were people who read, like they've had notes and they just read the card the entire time. And there were people who like memorized, rehearsed, practiced, and knew everything that they were going to say beforehand. And those people always sounded the best. And like, so like you don't want to go to an interview and just like kind of BS your way through it. Not BS it, but like, just kind of show up on the spot. So that, and because you kind of already know what they're going to ask you. And so you should already know what that kind of thing is. And that allows you can control the narrative of how it's seen. So like you could, like when someone asks you about when is a time that you did something really, really bad, when's the time you messed up at work, when's the time of your manager, gave you bad feedback, like you can answer that because you already have the story. And like, when's the time you messed up at work? Everyone makes mistakes at work. Literally every single person. They make mistakes at work all the time. And so you just pick one of those that doesn't sound that bad. Just don't say, hey, I nuked prod one day. Like just say like, oh, I
Yeah,
left
I mean,
I had a bug in my code, one time that kind of messed things up. If you're doing Amazon 15 stories, then maybe you can get away with 10 to 15 stories. You want them spread out for, the range of questions they're going to ask you, which it's based off Amazon's list. And then like you just have backups. So then you're already ready. If it's perfect and it doesn't leave any questions, it fills in the gaps, it sounds cohesive, it sounds good, they're just gonna say, "Oh, okay, cool, I got you. Makes sense." And they'll ask you like three. No, is you the best thing that you would do that'll probably level it up massively is if you just write them down beforehand. So even if you just want to do it for free, like just watch his YouTube videos, or watch Dan Crater on YouTube, or just watch behavioral interview stuff on YouTube. But either one of those, that should help you level up massively. And like if you can just code as smoothly as possible at your job, then you can start talking about all the cool stuff you've done at work. Like that's your behavioral story. That's the foundation. Kind of what you says, like, okay, you could make stuff up, or you could just like just get good at the thing. You could just get good and just do the work at your job and just have the stories. I don't think you need to do that, but my point is that like you do good at your job, it leads to just benefits. Like it's just everything's just smoother,